Happy and healthy altitudes to you. Hello, I'm Gary Giannetti and I'm coming to you from Healthy Altitudes, Colorado.
Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Matt and welcome. Glad you're here today. I'm coming to you today from Your Peak Mine in sunny North Carolina. Today we were talking a little bit about as we're going into this period of difficulty, right? All the challenges that we're facing, the anxiety of COVID, the uncertainties and all that kind of stuff. One of the big things that I keep hearing, it seems to be a repeated message, TV has it, everybody, all the stars coming on television talking about this. The one message they keep trying to say is, be kind, be kind. Everybody should be kind. And I agree with that. Of course, we want to be kind. We want to make this situation a lot better for everybody as much as we can. But the one thing I really wanted to drive home today is the idea of not just be kind, but be kind to yourself. Yeah. You have every right, just like everybody else has, to being kind too. I want you to also be kind to yourself. And why I want to talk about that is because we have a tendency, especially during times like this, to be a little bit harsh on ourselves. We should be more tolerant. We should be more kind. We should be this or we should be that. And the reality is it's really hard to maintain that kind of a level all the time. And so I wanted to talk a little bit about being kind. And I know Gary has some of this as well. Yeah. And before we switch over to the fitness side of things, I wanted to suggest to you a couple different ways to be kind to yourself. And, it's really easy to when you make a mistake, to just sort of bop yourself on the head and say, oh man, I screwed that up. Or, oh, idiot, I'm such an idiot sometimes. Words have a lot of power. So first thing I want you to do is try to replace some of those words with something a little bit more, or actually a little bit less caustic. Maybe instead of saying, oh, I'm such an idiot, maybe you say, oh, I'm a goof. Something that makes it kind of funny. You can laugh at yourself. Something that doesn't mean that you don't accept yourself anymore, but rather something that means that you do accept yourself. You know that there's something that we're not perfect and we're going to make mistakes. So you know what? Goof, I goofed it and I'm on with my life. Just another way to be kind. Another thing to do is if you've got a pet in your life, it's really amazing what they've discovered with pet therapy, that contact with another human being is actually very therapeutic. It actually reduces cortisol levels, which of course, as you know, is the hormone for creating stress. They found that cortisol levels drop when you begin to pet a pet. If you have a cat, if you have a dog. But they've also begun to discover that that's actually true if you have someone in your life that you could just hold hands with. That physical contact can help bring some of that down, and that's actually a way to be kind to yourself as well. Now, I am not in any way saying you should be touching people without their permission, for sure. But I am saying that you can really treat yourself to something like that. If you have a cat, if you have a dog, if you have a rabbit, you can't really do much with fish, lizards, although those are nice pets too. Hard to pet them. But if you begin to stroke a dog, just petting that dog from the top down, boy, they just love it, and you're going to find yourself feeling a lot better too, and hence treating yourself with a little bit more kindness. So just something to think about as you're going through this period, and being kind to yourself is not the only thing. We also want you to be kind to the people around you, and that, by the way, gives you some additional kindness, because when you're kind to someone, some of that comes back to you as well. So just thought I'd start us off with that. Gary, what are you thinking?
Yeah, I think that's a great point. I think being kind to others is a great segue. I call them karma cards. So, you get dealt some karma cards, you give some karma cards out. It's like playing Go Fish or poker, right? Using those karma cards for giving them out and taking them back, and see what your hand is like at the end, Being kind to yourself is important, and I think being kind when you're exercising is important as well. I've done a lot of different races, placed well in some, didn't place as well in others. I've really done a lot of different things with fitness, and I also work with a lot of people in fitness, and I see people beat themselves up if they can't get the right technique. I see people beat themselves up if they can't get the right weight that they wanted to lift, or if they didn't get their PR in a marathon, and they say, oh, well, we've been working so hard at this goal and I'm so disappointed. And I always have to, it goes back to the talk we did a few weeks ago about reframing. I always say to go back to them and say, hey, well, let's reframe that and say, what did you learn from this? Don't beat yourself up. Look at what you learned from this. Be positive and know that there's always tomorrow, you know? And again, too, like for people who, they say, oh, well, my gym is closed, I can't work out. Well, it'll open again, you know, it'll open again. There'll be other opportunities, but maybe, just maybe, you don't even need to go back to the gym. Maybe you can just go out for a walk and change things up a little bit. Make lemonade out of the lemons, right? That you've been dealt, and try to think about ways that you can really try to like be kind to yourself in that situation. Don't beat yourself up because you can't work out, but be kind to yourself and say, hey, well, today's a day, tomorrow's a new day, and I can just pick it up tomorrow. And I was successful with this yesterday, or I was successful with this today. Don't beat yourself up because you can't work out, or if you miss a workout, or if it's not the intensity that you wanted it to be at. Be happy that you can work out. You know, I work with some folks who may even have disabilities and they still work out. You know, they're not saying, poor me, I can't work out. They're working out, and that's fantastic. There's nothing more motivational than seeing that mentality of being kind to yourself while you're trying to reach your goal to stay happy and be active. So being kind, huge topic there. And I think, I think that's something really, I hear it a lot right now as well, is be kind, and be kind to your neighbors, be kind to the folks around you, be kind to small businesses, you know, be kind to big businesses. I hear people getting really harsh on big businesses or small businesses right now because they're either not open or they had to modify their business. And maybe it's not in their control. Maybe like there's things that they had to do differently. So be kind to them. Understand that most people are trying to do the best they can. And also be kind to yourself in the process of that. I think that's important. So thanks, Dr. Matt. Yeah, I love it.
I'm going to give you a challenge. Whoever happens to be watching this video today, I'm going to give you a challenge. For the next 7 days, I want you to do one thing. Every day, challenge yourself to do this. Here's the challenge. All right?
I'm ready.
All right. So what I want you to do is in the morning, or whenever you happen to wake up, whenever your normal wake up time is. For me, it's in the morning. In the morning, as soon as your feet hit the floor, as soon as you feel your bare feet, or if you're wearing socks to bed or whatever, as soon as you feel your feet hit the floor, first thing I want you to do is take a deep breath and then say to yourself, I'm going to have a good day.
Yeah.
Even though you're a little groggy at that moment, I don't care, it doesn't matter. Every day for the next 7 days, as soon as your feet hit the floor, as soon as you feel that carpet under your feet or you feel that hardwood under your feet, I want you to take a deep breath and say to yourself, I'm going to have a good day. 7 days. Just do that for 7 days. I bet you're going to see a pretty marked difference between how you were handling life before and how you'll be handling life after that. I'm going to have a good day. Just setting that stage will give you a way to have a kinder day, kinder for yourself and kinder for everybody else. That's my challenge. 7 days.
I'm taking it on, Dr. Matt, and I'm gonna share that on my Facebook post. I'm gonna share this video and put that on as our Facebook challenge for the next 7 days. The Be Kind, I'm gonna have a good day challenge.
Excellent.
And let's see if we get any comments or takers on this.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you very much for being here today. Thanks for watching. We enjoyed talking with you today, and we look forward to talking with you some more in the future.
Thanks so much, Dr. Matt. Hope that all these great tips help people find ways to be active, eat well, and stay happy, not just because of COVID, but really for your life. Thanks so much.
Have a good day. Bye-bye.